and welcome to JSB Talks Digital, the podcast for marketers, small business owners, and those of you bringing your skills into the digital age. I'm Joanne Sweeney-Burke, and this podcast is brought to you by Digital Training Institute. Coming up in today's show, augmented reality goes mainstream as Pokémon Go goes viral. Twitter and Facebook announce TV deals. I speak to Amanda Morgan, marketing manager with Go Animate based in San Francisco. My shoutouts. Google offers free calls in the wake of the Nice attacks, while Facebook activates safety check. The Texas Department of Transportation launch Don't Pokémon Go and Drive campaign. My featured column, Don't try to wing a PR crisis on social media, and Pretty Link, the social media tool that saved my working week.
Social media news.
There's been a seismic shift in social media in the past 12 months. In fact, Mark Schaefer in his Open Office Facebook Live series talks about the 4 epics of the internet. The first being websites, the second search, the third social media content and sharing, and now augmented reality. This 4th epoch has dominated digital and mainstream news bulletins with the release of the Pokémon Go mobile app by Nintendo. Pokémon Go lets users catch Pokémon in real life as augmented reality goes mainstream. Available for both Android and iPhone operating systems, Pokémon Go uses your device's ability to track time and your location and allows you to catch Pokémon the same way as in the original game, by virtually launching red and white Pokeballs at them. The number of app downloads in the first week reached 7.5 million, and that's without a marketing campaign driving downloads. Put this into context, Pokémon Go has been downloaded more times in a week than the dating app Tinder has in its 4 years of existence. So why is it so popular, I hear you ask? Well, I think it's because it spans 2 generations. My 20-year-old millennial daughter Sophie watched the cartoon in the 90s, and now my 6-year-old plural son Bobby watches the show on Netflix. While we haven't tried it yet, it's not currently available in Ireland, I'm sure we will all be trying it, all 3 generations of us. Also worth mentioning is that time spent on the app is also outperforming our favourite social apps. Pokémon Go users are spending 43 minutes per day on the app, compared to 30 minutes on WhatsApp, 25 minutes on Instagram, almost 23 minutes on Snapchat, and 13 minutes on Messenger. So, will you Pokémon Go? I'd love your feedback. Tweet me at tweetsbyjsb. How much TV do you watch? Do you watch traditional TV on a schedule or stream shows when it suits you? Nielsen released figures recently on the TV habits of Americans. TV viewing by 18 to 24-year-olds was down by almost 10% year over year and has now fallen by 38% since 2011. So, in the space of 5 years, almost 40% of this age group's traditional TV viewing time has migrated to other activities or streaming. I know the TV habits of our family have completely transformed to when I was growing up. And in fact, less and less time is being spent watching terrestrial TV in favour of Netflix and social TV. Social TV, I hear you ask? Well, of course. I now check the Facebook Live map and watch live broadcasts that are there and of interest to me. So it comes as no surprise that both Facebook and Twitter have launched TV deals. Twitter has announced a new broadcast deal with Bloomberg, which will see Twitter live stream select Bloomberg television programmes. As you would expect, the deal will include new advertising options, enabling brands to purchase pre-roll ads before clips, provided they aren't live. This deal follows Twitter's first foray into TV when it announced a deal with the NFL, which sees Twitter broadcast Thursday night football matches live on the platform. Facebook too has announced a new TV live stream integration with CNBC International, signing on to air its programme Street Signs via Facebook Live. CNBC has seen a big spike in Facebook traffic since the Brexit vote, providing them with a great opportunity to provide content directly to this audience as part of an effort to gauge the potential. CNBC International's Head of News and Programming, John Casey, said, "Alongside surging traffic from our core C-suite and investor audience, we have noted a marked increase in the number of millennials using our product. They are mainly consuming social content via mobile and tablet. Our Facebook Live trial will allow our digital native audience to trial our TV product for the first time."
Interview.
In today's show, I'm joined by Amanda Morgan, the marketing manager at Go Animate. Go Animate is a cloud-based, do-it-yourself animated video creation platform. Amanda joined the Go Animate marketing team in 2014 with years of experience in marketing communications, video production and edtech. She connects with the Go Animate community via their blog, social media and conferences to enhance customer learning and to fast-track the video creation process. Amanda, you are so welcome to JSB Talks Digital. Thank you so much for joining me from California today.
Thank you for having me, Joanne, and thanks for that great introduction.
So as you know, I've been using Go Animate for almost a year now, and I love the platform. For you, it must be really exciting to work for a company that makes video accessible to everyone. First of all, tell us a little bit about Go Animate, the founders, and your brand story.
Absolutely. Yes, it is very exciting. Go Animate was created about 10 years ago by Alvin Hung, initially as a video creation tool to just help people make videos on their own much more easily. And over the past 10 years, we've grown quite a bit into the marketing and education spaces. We're used primarily for training and marketing videos.
So isn't it great that we no longer have to hire film crews to create videos for our businesses? And I love this quote from your team: "Making a video shouldn't be a drag, it should be drag and drop." You've made it so simple. So tell us how people can use the platform.
Yes, we very much believe that video shouldn't be a drag, it should be drag and drop. We try to make video creation as easy as possible, and we are constantly working to improve the platform. Actually, every 2 weeks we release something new, whether it be actions or templates or new features that make video creation much more easy and efficient and cost-effective for businesses.
Wow, new features every 2 weeks. It's fantastic.
Yes, very busy.
So video marketing is really big currency in social marketing right now. What are the benefits to businesses using animated video specifically?
Well, with animated video, you get all of the same benefits that you get with traditional video, like a boost in engagement, customers better connecting to your product, increased online visibility and SEO. But the difference with animated video compared to traditional video is that you can visually represent your abstract ideas and manage the production process without being bound by constraints like reality and daylight. You can make videos much more easily and quickly that are still very effective.
And you know what? I mean, I've even created my own JSB character with the blonde hair, the blue glasses and the red high heel shoes. So you can really bring your videos to life.
Just like you.
I know the biggest barrier to marketers or business owners using video tools is simply fear. I've come across that. They are afraid they don't have enough technical skills. How do you overcome this fear in promoting Go Animate?
That's a really good question, because video has traditionally been difficult and people are sometimes afraid of it. High quality customized videos are still expensive to create, but they don't have to be with Go Animate. And you mentioned our tagline earlier on, video shouldn't be a drag, it should be drag and drop. We like to tell people that with Go Animate, you don't need to be able to draw a straight line to be able to create a video. We all naturally like to tell stories, so it's just a matter of taking that story and translating it into animated video with our drag and drop tool.
And you know that I featured Go Animate in one of my top 6 video marketing tools to ignite your social marketing on my recent socialmediaexaminer.com article. And to date, it's got about 6,500 shares. Do you find that your community are really hungry for knowledge from you?
Yes, they're very hungry for knowledge. Some of our posts specifically about how to create video is what's most popular on our site because social marketers are looking to create more video. They know that it's successful and popular and that it really helps convert people to their brand.
So finally, can you give my listeners your top 3 tips to getting started with GoAnimate?
I would be happy to. We, of course, have a free trial on GoAnimate.com, 14 days for free. And I definitely suggest using the tutorial that's in the platform as a first step, super fast, and you can create a short video in just a few minutes by following that guide. And then second tip would be to attend one of our live intro, intermediate, or advanced webinars led by our customer service team. And then finally, I would say before jumping right into the platform to start creating videos, write a script, plan out your project, and try to articulate your vision in the beginning so it'll help save you time making changes down the road.
Great tips. I'm going to share those tips with my community as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amanda, it's just been wonderful having you on my podcast, JSB Talks Digital. I know we communicate via email quite a lot, so it's great to get an opportunity to actually speak to you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
So to find out more about GoAnimate, log on to GoAnimate.com. You can also follow them on Twitter at GoAnimate and on Facebook at facebook.com/GoAnimate.
Shoutouts.
In this part of the show, I give shoutouts to those who are remarkable online and worth talking about. My first shoutout goes to Google, who offered free calls in the wake of the Nice attacks. Google reacted to the horrendous attacks in Nice with free phone calls into France from anywhere in the world on their services Hangout, Google Voice and Project Fi. The company posted a statement online and said, "To all those affected by the attack in Nice, you're in our thoughts. You can make calls on your smartphone with the Hangouts Android or iPhone app, on your computer or via Gmail." Facebook also reacted to the Nice attacks by activating their safety check feature, which lets users notify others on Facebook that they're safe following a dangerous event in an area, such as an earthquake, a mass shooting, or an explosion. French governmental agencies urged people on social media in the Nice area to check in using Facebook's safety check feature. It has been activated a number of times before by the social network, to great avail for those caught up in terrible tragedies around the world. My next shout out goes to the Texas Department of Transportation, who launched their Don't Pokémon Go and Drive campaign, which went viral on their Facebook page with over 51,000 likes and 78,000 shares. Speaking to the Houston Press, digital marketing manager with the Texas Department of Transportation, Becky Azuno, said, "Our main goal here is to prevent people from deciding to do anything other than focusing on driving. The risk is just too high. You could kill yourself or an innocent person just because you're trying to send a text or catch a Pokémon." In the US, there were 482 deaths due to distracted driving or mobile phone use in 2014 and 463 in 2015. I think we can all learn a lot from that message. While it's amusing, it has a very serious undertone. Meanwhile, the Washington Post reported that the Holocaust Museum had to ask visitors to stop using their smartphones because the museum, along with many other landmarks, is a Pokestop within the game. This is a place where players can get free in-game items. There are 3 Pokestops associated with various parts of the museum and was clearly causing a problem. So, folks, the message is please don't go Pokemon and drive and mind your surroundings when playing it. My goodness, the real world with a digital layer is becoming a strange place to navigate. Finally, I'd like to give a big shout out to the Galway 2020 team who worked for 18 months to secure our city as a European Capital of Culture in 2020. Congratulations to everyone involved.
JSB's column.
Don't try to wing a PR crisis on social media. I have been on all sides of PR crises throughout my 15-year communications career, as a journalist, a PR consultant, a business owner, and even as a reality TV show contestant. So I have dealt with many crises in many guises over the years. I've been writing about public relations crisis for the past week. On my blog, I published a post on the ultimate PR crisis communication plan. I'm also hosting a webinar next month on how to deal with a PR crisis on social media. So I decided to do a short, non-scientific poll on Twitter. The question posed was, would you know what to do if a PR crisis erupted on your social networks? Here are the non-scientific results. A total of 21 people voted over 24 hours. 33% said they would know what to do. 24% said they would have no idea. 5% said they would hire a professional, but most surprisingly to me, 38% said they would wing it. I was really surprised by the last result. Again, it could be my social media connections having a laugh. However, let me give you a bit of professional advice. Don't ever try to wing a PR crisis on social media. It will most likely backfire on you. In my blog post, I give some solid advice about what you should do in the first hour of a communications crisis. This period is aptly called the golden hour. Do not lock yourself in a room to hide away or to have a thinking time. You need to take action with your team. Check out my infographic on the blog, which depicts what action should be taken in the first 60 minutes by you and your team. In terms of the fallout from a PR crisis, there are a number of things to consider. Apart from the public sentiment around your brand during the crisis, you also need to assess the damage done to other aspects of your business. This may include drops in sales, loss of customers, loss of suppliers, damage to stakeholder relationships, a share price fall, reputational damage, negative social media commentary, a drop in the numbers in your online community, cancellation of speaking engagements, cancellation of sponsorships, or cancellation of event attendees. Nobody or no company is immune from a PR crisis. We never know when we will be directly or indirectly be involved in one. But we can plan for a PR crisis and be in a position to act strongly if and when it happens. Have you got your PR crisis communications plan in place? If not, what are you waiting for? Not a crisis, surely. Read my full blog post, The Ultimate PR Crisis Communication Plan, at digitaltraininginstitute.ie/blog. If you want to be prepared to put a fire out on a PR nightmare on social media, sign up for my webinar on my webinar channel. Log on to digitaltraininginstitute.ie/webinars.
Social media tool of the week.
Social media tools are a huge part of my working week. I use them on mobile and on desktop for a variety of tasks, from social media management, blog promotion, competitor and keyword research to visual storytelling. Social media tools are something marketers cannot live without. The tool that saved my working week this week is PrettyLink. PrettyLink enables you to shorten links using your own domain name, as opposed to using tinyurl.com, Bitly, or any other link shrinking service. PrettyLinks track each hit on your URL and provide a full detailed report of where the hit came from, the browser, operating system, and host. PrettyLink is a great plugin for people who want to clean up their affiliate links, track clicks from emails, their links on Twitter to come to their own domain, or generally increase the reach of their website by spreading these links on forums, on comments, or on other blogs. So, take my advice, make your links pretty with PrettyLink. Thanks for tuning into this episode. If you want to read more about what I have discussed on the show, log on to digitaltraining.ie and click on podcasts. I'll have links to everything there. If you're interested in becoming a guest on JSB Talks Digital or have an event you want to promote, drop me an email to joanne@digitaltraining.ie and write podcasts on the subject line. Don't forget you can tweet me at tweetsbyjsb and do add me on Snapchat. I'm JSB Snaps. Thanks for tuning into this episode. I've really been invigorated by the positive responses to the podcast. So far, I've recorded 8 episodes and written about 24,000 words. That's like half a book. But don't you know, I'm happy when I'm talking and when I'm writing. But honestly, thank you for listening. I'm Joanne Sweeney Burke, and this has been JSB Talks Digital.